Hey there everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video in Fire Emblem Heroes, and today we are continuing the fight in trying to acquire our plus 10 Pirate Hinoka and Camilla. So we're going to jump into this in just a few moments, but before we do, I will just briefly remind you that if you do enjoy the content that we put out, including Fire Emblem Heroes videos, and you would like to support the channel, please consider subscribing, leaving a like down below, and leaving a comment. Really does help me out and helps the channel out a lot. If not, that is totally okay. Thank you so much just for watching and coming along the ride. Alright, we're going to just start hopping in. I'm not even going to put an intro in here. I'm going to record the intro in post. How about that? I just don't feel like it. I don't know. I want to just go in and out kind of on these summons. I've been kind of wishy-washy. Like I said, I was planning on going back in on this, even though we have, essentially at this point, a plus 11 Larcei. But that being said, you know, weighing my options, it doesn't really make sense to wait for the banner to come back, like the actual original revival of the seasonal banner, because, you know, there's no other greens that I would want anyway. So, like, getting another Larcei, yeah, would be pretty pointless, but yeah, it just doesn't make sense to necessarily wait it out. So we're going a little bit more in here at least, and with any luck, and I don't want to jinx myself, but with any luck, we can walk away and end this correctly. Correct a wrong, because I feel like we've been wronged. It's been a weird month, though. I mean, if for anybody that's watched the poverty polls for January were, like, borderline incredible. Actually amazing. But same can't really be said for the summons on this banner, unless I was looking for Larcei, so it was, like, remarkable in that instance, but yeah. And we're getting a lot of anniversary orbs, too. A lot of the major banners that are coming out are going to be around for a while, so plenty of times to build back orb supply and things like that. So let's just kind of see how things go. Baruka, maybe a good sign, a premonition. Baruka is a retainer of Camilla, so, you know, who knows? Who knows? Maybe that means something. Maybe that means something. Yeah, so we already have the Hero Fest lineup. The FEH channel was just yesterday, so lots of crazy stuff was announced. Nothing like, I think there weren't a ton of surprises, other than maybe the 4-star special hero seasonal, or 4-star, yeah, seasonal hero, special hero rate, whatever it is, was kind of like the big surprise there. But beyond that, you know, a lot of changes that I think people were expecting, or at least some iteration, or some... Oh, okay, we're getting a Camilla. Hopefully that's a good sign. We're at a 7% focus rate, very close to dipping below... I was going to say very close to dipping below 100 orbs. Alright. Let's see what you've got for us. We're going to get a Mercedes. That is fine. Mercedes is beautiful. And while not exactly what we were looking for right now, I will accept. So plus defense, minus HP. She also has a good trace skill, so actually having more copies of her is, like, not a bad thing at all. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna back out. Yeah. I don't really have the orbs to mess around and try for another copy of, or other 5 stars. It's not like the pity was, like, that high or anything anyway, so we'll just let it rock. We'll just keep going. We're gonna modify the original plan here. At least we're getting more green stones. Towards the end of that 900 orb session, it was a drought. It was a drought of green stones. Okay. Alright. Alright. I guess that's what I deserve? Maybe? Plus defense, minus speed? Alright. Oh, jeez. Jeez. It's fine, though. It's fine. Oh, you know, the 5 stars, let me say this, okay? We haven't spent that much, and we've gotten a lot of 5 stars in a row. They may not have been our targets. Plus defense, minus attack. But 5-star rate has been pretty generous, actually. So, again, and that was the other rationale for pulling on this, is that if I was going to get pity broken by an off color, I think one of the selection on this banner I would appreciate more than any of the other characters on the pirate banner. So that was, I kind of weighed that into my justification to keep going here. Not that I really need to justify it. I think everybody was expecting me to continue to pull on this banner. So, here we are, continuing to pull on this banner. Violend. But you know, things can turn around in a split second. It doesn't take much for things to turn around. Yeah. Oh, Bartray. Why must you do this to me? Why must you do this to me, Bartray? Okay. Greenstone. Let's make it happen. Let's just make it happen. Not asking for much here. Ah, oh, racing. Racing. I am curious who you all are voting for in the Hero Rises. It should be an interesting selection. So I could see things going a lot of different ways. Okay. Man, what am I going to do with that other Larcei? Oh, I have no idea. No idea at this point. Come on. Come on. Camilla, you're hurting me. Please stop hurting me. There's no need to do that. Yikes. Yeah. On the bright side, if I get a bunch of trace skills, that's really not a bad consolation prize at all. Mercedes, again. Mercedes is being actually quite cooperative today. She looks dynamite. And she's being cooperative. Plus speed minus res. Okay, okay. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Once again, 5-star rate, nothing to complain about. Nothing to complain about. So at least I have that going for me. And from that perspective, you can think of January 2022 as being lucky. It's actually not January anymore. We are in February at this point, so. Oh boy. Come on. Ah, Shanna. I mean, Sheena. Killing me. Killing me. Alright. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this is dashing my orb supply. I'm not really going to be able to summon on anything. in a big capacity. Another Sonya? So this is actually... So I did get a Sonya as a 4-star special in the first round of summons. So, not bad. I mean, Sonya's gorgeous, useful. I have a bunch of copies, so getting a plus 10 for her eventually would be a very great thing. So plus speed minus HP for her. As far as greens go, that's definitely not bad. Or green 4-star specials, I should say. Yeah, Raven. Not interested. Oh boy. I gotta say, it's been something. It's been a long time since I've been successful in like a specific target of mine. Like a really long time. Like as in like a merge project, for example. Because I remember I had like huge luck. Not even Brave Camilla was really that successful, actually. Spring Camilla was. Spring Camilla was super, super successful. I remember we got copies left and right, and we were dodging Croms the entire way through, and it was great. But that was the last time Hellbindi. Wait, didn't we also get Hellbindi in the 900 orb summon? Am I imagining that? I can't remember now. Like, I vaguely remember us getting a Hellbindi. I could be wrong about that. Plus res, minus attack. Alright. So this is going to be... I think we got one more circle after this. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, Bowie. I mentioned this before. I was kind of expecting May and Bowie to be, one of the Valentine's units. But didn't happen. It was Fully Awakening, which I was reasonably excited to see. Oh, 3-star. Come on. Yeah, it's been a while since we had a Full Awakening banner. I think people were pretty excited to see that. Oh, come on. No greens. Okay, this is going to be the last circle of this session, and then we'll jump into the next session when I get some more orbs here. Is it going to be another Mercedes? It's possible. Nope, going to be a Roy. Alrighty. Well, damn. Alright, diving back in. Hoping against hope. Praying for the best. Begging an RNGesus. Can the rates be kind to us today? Not with a Merrick. Okay. Getting some blues and greens, a little sea color theme going on. Yeah, and we are getting too much bar tray. Way too much bar tray. Okay. Ah, Ross. No thanks, Ross. Alright. Yeah, and so I have to mull over. I was thinking about it. The 5-star, the free random 5-star special hero that we get. I'm not entirely sure. That's Brave Ephraim, right? Pretty sure that's Brave Ephraim. It's actually, I don't have a lot of Brave Ephraim, and getting Special Fighter isn't bad. So that's kind of nice. Plus defense, minus res. I gotta say, I was kind of mulling this over, and I really hope they go back to the original batch, the first rounds of Choose Your Legends heroes, the first 3 rounds, and give the second placers. Yes, there we go. Okay. Whew. All right, awesome. That's. We need one more. We need one more, everyone. Just one more. Plus HP, minus speed. That's fine. Doesn't matter because, as I mentioned, we just want some merges. So yeah, I was saying, I kind of want them to revisit the old Choose Your Legends units, because they are, they have some significance, I feel, within the game. They are important units, and since they did change up the whole standard of giving the second placers their own unique skills, I feel like giving remixes to the first 3 rounds of second placers and giving them a unique skill, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy, just something that makes them a little bit unique. I don't know. I feel a little bit miffed. I think, and again, I'm biased because Brave Camilla, of course, did not get a unique skill, which is a little annoying to me. She, just missed the cutoff. And then, to make matters worse, every single unit, and not to make matter... this sounds entitled, but I was going to say that every unit in the first... In the series of... The first series of Choose Your Legends heroes... They all have legendary versions. So they all have legendary versions, and they have mythic hero they have... Sorry, I was getting tongue-tied. What I was trying to say is that they all have legendary versions, and they're all getting or have gotten remixes, which have been, huge, significant boosts to their overall versatility and utility. So, fans of those characters, I guess is what I'm getting at, have that to look forward to. Not to say that we wouldn't eventually get a legendary version of Camilla. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I think it will happen. I think it might take a couple of years to get there, but I'm okay with that being the case, if that is the case. But I'm just saying, would be kind of nice if we took a look back at the old Choose Your Legends. So I think the old Choose Your Legends second runner should get something. And old refines for old seasonal units. Like, now that they've added them into their own special rate, I feel like... Yes, there we go! Okay, alright, we're done. We're done. This second kind of little segment of the second session went amazingly better than the first, where we dropped, like, over 100, like 140 orbs and got no copies, so... That is exactly what we were looking for, and we did make it through, so that's brilliant. Plus res minus HP, doesn't even matter. We don't have any pity rate at all, so I'm just going to end it straight up right there. Just finished. Okay, there we go. Alright, and you know what? We're going to go ahead and do this right now. Alright, let's not mess around. Let's just get this done. Get the merge party started. Merge 1 through Merge 10. Let's get that plus 10 going. This has been quite a journey. Those last two... I mean, that could have technically taken me 800 orbs. Because that's what the first session took. For those of you that were not along for the entire road to this torturous plus 10. But thankfully, it wasn't quite as painful as it could have been. And for that much I am thankful. These stat points are gonna go a long way. I'm definitely happy that we were able to close this out before the end of this banner. Because I don't know what I would have. It just would have been depressing because I wasn't gonna do the merge until I had the plus 10. I'm neurotic like that for some reason. I just can't. For big plus 10 projects, the Camillas namely, I don't want to go up to the plus 10 unless or I don't want to do any of the merges until I can plus 10. And so we were able to secure the 10 extra copies that we needed. Have a whole lot of Larcei to go along with it, but it's fine. It works out. So I did go with the plus attack. I think probably she's a great candidate and will eventually get an Ascended Floret, which means that she'll get plus attack and plus speed in the future. But, you know, at least for now, that's it. It's over. It's finally over. The struggle, the pain, the torture, it's all over. So thank you all for fighting alongside me in this war against the cruel clutches of RNG. And of course, if you're coming into this halfway and you want to enjoy the full story here, the trials, the tribulations, the pain, the tragedy that was the road to this plus 10, I'll of course link all of the summoning attempts for Pirate Hinoka and Camilla in the description below if you would like to see my pain. But ultimately, we did win out in the end. We were able to finally complete our Pirate Hinoka and Camilla, and she's gonna do wonders. Breaking hearts and breaking armors. She's gonna be doing wonders out there. So, hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very, very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's protect those skies.